Welcome everybody to another episode of Block Play Toys. Today we're opening our very first Super Mario Luigi Mansions expansion set. This is set 71397. It's the Lab and Poltergust and it looks spooky. But we're super excited that this is a lot of cool characters that we get. You kind of get a version of a power-up pack with Luigi, which we're super pumped about. And like we said, we've done all Mario to this point minus the starter set for Luigi. So this is really our first chance to kind of expand on that. We're super pumped. Let's open it up and see what's inside. And check it out. Before we open up, we're gonna get Professor Egad, and then it looks like the Gold Ghost, which is pretty awesome. So let's pop this open and see what we got. All right, so we've got a couple of things here. We've got 1, 2, 3 bags. We have our pamphlet here. We're gonna go and scan that in. We've got our iPad ready to go with the LEGO Super Mario app. So we're gonna start building and we'll show you the finished product. Let's go. All right, we just finished our set and check this out. What a cool set. I gotta say, we've been playing with it. It's a lot different than what I was expecting. It's even cooler than I expected. And especially for the type of set it is, it's actually a lot going on. So first things first, who's here? Well, we have a couple of cool characters to add to the mix. And speaking of Luigi's Mansion, we have Professor Egad. Now, Professor Egad, it's a lot like the Toad and Toadette builds from the original, I guess, Series 3 sets. Some cool print-ons. You see his suit, his face, his goggles. He's even got the white hair. And he has a reader, which we'll get to in a moment, that Luigi can step on and get some coins. We also have the Golden Ghost. Ooh! And I have to say, the reader here, it does not do as I expected. We're going to get into that in just a little bit. But the Golden Ghost is there. We have an interesting kind of new start. We're going to pull this up here for a second. It's a new like starting pipe, Luigi style, Haunted Mansion style. So we'll get to that in just a bit here as well. And then if you knock down this machine over here, you have another opportunity for some coins. So at face value, that's kind of what it looks like to start. But there's another thing here that I want to draw your attention to that is probably one of the coolest things I've seen yet in the world of LEGO Super Mario, LEGO Super Luigi. And that is this really cool power-up pack. So here we have our friend, Luigi. We're going to go in alone without the power pack, and we're going to see the difference that it makes. So if we start our timer, you get 90 seconds. And the first one we're going to talk to here is the Golden Ghost. So what happens if Luigi tries to get the Golden Ghost? He gets scared. So I kept trying to think about how do I get around this? You know, there's certainly the thought maybe we go ahead and get Star Block and go for it. But what's really interesting here is this specific power-up pack. So let's go take a closer look. So here's the power-up pack, and it's kind of sitting on this cool stand here that moves. It's got like mechanical arms and pieces, and by default you kind of have this vacuum thing here, which we'll get to, and then what looks like to be just a traditional suit compared to what we have kind of on Luigi already. The difference is there's a lot more than meets the eye. So let's get it on Luigi and figure this out. All right, so let's take Luigi and put him in his awesome new power-up pack. Let's go. So the cool thing is here, you can put this kind of like vacuum gun thing on. You see the little swirl on his torso. And again, the first thing I'm thinking of is, okay, is there a power button? You know, it looks like there might be a button there, nothing happens. Does this somehow have a Bluetooth reader? Because if you take the Ghost, nothing's changed in terms of just a regular scan. This doesn't do anything. And then I saw something online that was really, really cool, and we're about to show you the real secret of this power-up pack. So, first of its kind, there's one thing that's not immediately noticeable, or at least it wasn't noticeable to me when I first saw this. If you look at the side here, there's actually a button right here that if you pull, it starts the Poltergust. So if you get the button going, you actually start to get the coins from the Ghost, and then the vacuum stops, and apparently the Ghost is sucked in, much like a Ghostbuster. But that's a pretty cool trick, because a lot of the times your power packs, if you take off Luigi here, there's all these different levers, these silver contact points. So the suits themselves have like little plastic prongs that push on them to kind of create the different effects. But after a while, you're only so many combinations you can come up with. Now that you have this button, it actually introduces a whole other way to do power-up packs in the future. So whether it's Luigi, whether it's Mario, we're really excited to do that. So now we're able to get to the Golden Ghost. What else is in store for this set? Let's go check it out. All right, so now if we start the set again, we get our 90 seconds. You can hear the Luigi's Mansion music, very cool. Let's just go ahead and get that golden ghost one more time. Got the points. So next up here we have kind of this interesting lever of a machine here. If we pop that open, Luigi can go ahead and get some more points. And then he's off to this side. And really, in terms of points and coins, those are your two main areas to get them. The other area you can get it here is if we zoom in a little bit, you have Professor Egad in his laboratory. If you step on the reader, Luigi tries to talk to Dr. Egad, you get a couple of coins. They're friendly, so they're sharing some love from the coin perspective. So we have Professor Egad's laboratory. You see a couple potions back there, some tools. The cool thing about the potions is he has a purple one and a blue one. If you guys remember, anything you read that's purple is poison. Anything you read is blue is water. Let's see if we do that again. There's that water. So you actually can cancel each other out. So it's almost like Professor Egad has the ability to create both things that are harmful and not harmful. But overall, I gotta say, for this size of a course, I mean, we have a lot of Super Mario, Super Luigi courses. This is really, really cool. The Power Pack is extremely innovative. We're looking forward to see what Super Mario does in the future, and we're really excited to see more and more sets. Series 4, we're rounding out. Series 5 will be coming up soon enough. Thank you guys for watching. Please remember to comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Block Play Toys!